What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the InnerCityGeeks Podcast. It's Steve here, and this is episode 271. And joining me today, I got Brian.
Hey guys,
What's
what's
good,
up?
dude? Chilling, man. How you doing, man?
I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. You can't be exhausted. I know you've been a busy guy this week.
Yeah, because as you guys know, I'm now employed. Had my first full week. It was
Yay.
great.
Nice.
Nothing like tasting some scotch at 9 a.m. on my first day.
Hell yeah, dude. Scotch.
Scotchy. I love scotch. And then today, well, at the time you're watching it, or rather, when you're listening, it'll be Friday because that's when we're recording this. But like, there's like
By
10.
the time people listen to this, it'll be Monday.
Yeah, so like nothing like, oh, it's a quarter after 10 in the morning. Have this old fashioned. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
what? Like,
Mm-hmm.
no, okay,
Yeah.
gots to. Other than that, things are good. Just trying to figure out daycare is a bitch.
Yay, more
More,
bills.
yay.
Yeah.
Halloween was fun.
Nice.
My wife and I, when the kids, we were
My wife.
crayons. My wife. We were crayons. My wife made the costumes. They came out really good.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, the kids look really cute. And they enjoyed it. They had their first ever peanut butter cup.
Oh,
That was a mess.
opening up the floodgates.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
If you guys are watching, you notice there's a different backdrop here.
Yeah.
It's because my wife is working from home and she's in a different area than normal, like when I was home. So like,
You have to readjust.
readjust, and like the chair is not as uncomfortable, but still I might slide just for the sake of it.
Just for old time's sake, huh?
For old time's sake. Yeah. Uh, what else? We all had a bit of a cold last week, and the week before. That's weird getting a virus that's not COVID.
Yeah.
Um,
It's weird that you worry about it even more, and then you're like, oh, wait, it's not that.
right? It's fucking. It's bizarre nowadays. Watch some stuff where. Let's see. I think I told you guys I was caught up on You. Season 3 is really fucked up. We're watching Ted Lasso right now. We just finished season 1. The show is fucking genius. I love it. What else? I'm blanking right now. I'm really fucking tired. Been playing some Uncharted. I'm in the middle of Uncharted 2 now because ever since that trailer for the movie, what did we watch it like 2 weeks ago? I'm like, okay, I need to go back and play it. I'm more so playing all the games because I want to go back and just play that one moment alone in 3 that's mimicked from the trailer. You know, the infamous plane. But, of course, I'm not just going to start with part 3. I'm going to play the whole thing. Pretty sure I watched some movies, but I don't remember right now. But it's good. It's like, I like getting out of the house. I like being outside, semi-beautiful weather, because in New York City right now, the weather can't make up its mind. You're either too hot or too cold. Bring a layer, take off a layer, put it back on. It's a bitch. But other than that, the job is good. I'm excited to be employed again, and everybody has taken me in with open arms so far, and it's a great feeling. So grateful for that. I got nothing else. How about you?
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying the time away, and then you're enjoying the work, and that you aren't, too crazy with shit.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to just it's nice to be employed again.
Oh
But it's also I like that I'm not stuck behind a desk anymore.
yeah.
You know, like
And also having like a steady form of income
it's
that
gonna
you
be
own.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm really looking forward to seeing what goes on from now on.
Oh yeah.
You know, like sales is a weird game. So
Yeah.
like
Sales has always been a weird game. Like I've never been a fan of it. Even when I was doing retail, I was like,
see,
not a
it's
fan.
different. It's different on the alcohol side.
Yeah, of course.
Because like you face it, like you want it because you know that you have customers that want it, and it's
Yeah.
gonna move, and then you're gonna want more.
Yeah.
Um,
And the fact that
on
you
this,
know that you're selling like a quality product too.
yeah, absolutely. You know, and like the samples that I've received and I gotten to taste over the last couple of days, I'm like, oh yeah, and it's also things that I remember selling in retail too. Like, oh yeah,
Right.
we had this. But it's cool, like because I know it, I could sell people on it and be like, you know, here, trust me, it's good. You know,
Yeah. I want to try that one thing that you showed me earlier.
oh yeah, yeah, the cream soda, the bourbon cream soda.
Yeah, bourbon cream soda. I want to try that so bad.
It was good. It was good. I mean, it wasn't as creamy, and it probably would have been better cold. These were
Right.
room temp, but that was good.
Yeah. Then and I looked up on the website. They have like vodka soda, which is
Yeah,
dope because it's one of my favorite drinks. Because it's one of those drinks that have zero sugars, and you could have it straight for the most part.
because you're basic.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not really, because if I was a basic bitch, I'd be something else.
Like
It wouldn't be just a vodka soda. It'd be like a fucking
a
like
white
a
claw.
like yeah, yeah. It'd be that. But yeah,
It's,
vodka soda is pretty dope. It's my jam.
I was gonna say, says the guy that was drinking a Bud Light spritz or whatever the fuck that
But
was.
like seltzer, dude. That's
Yeah.
the reason I got those. Okay,
Uh
here's
huh.
the thing. I do these things
Sick.
that are kind of like secret shopper things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get paid to taste these and try them out, and then I get refunded for it. So I basically get it for free.
Basic.
Whatever. It's fucking good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So they pay me to test it out and drink it, and I was like, okay, I'll do it because I'm gonna get paid for it. Why not?
All right. Yeah. Why not?
Especially if I'm like I want to have something to drink, and I don't really feel like spending like $40 on a bottle.
Yeah, that could get pricey.
Yeah. And then I'm buying the Bud Light seltzer for like $15, and I get reimbursed for the $15 plus a bonus for it. So that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's a good trade off, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they're paying you back to be basic.
Yeah, exactly. That's fair though. It's fine. It's fine. I don't mind.
Right.
I don't mind at all.
So like, this job has really been like multiple hours worth of cardio for me.
Oh yeah, dude. That's a
You
good
know, like
thing. That's a good thing. At least the good thing is that you've actually been keeping up with the yogas and stuff. So
yeah, which I gotta get back into because it's been a week or so, but um, I'm gonna probably do it on weekends because it's easier to like not have to worry about moving muscles after being on
right.
your feet for 8 hours a day.
Or what you could do, what I was doing for a while was actually doing it early in the morning before I actually got started my day.
True point. I mean, we'll see what happens.
You're like, yeah, you're right. Shut the fuck up, Steve.
Shut the
Stop
fuck up.
making me wake up earlier. Yeah, I get it. It's fair.
Um, but yeah,
Nice. I'm excited for you, dude. I'm excited that you're taking on this new venture and you're doing what you got to do, man. To make things better for you and the children's too.
yeah, it's a good time. You know, I
Oh yeah,
plus I'll get them free alcohol for their teeth.
yeah, exactly. Wah wah. Here, here, here,
Um,
here. Shove a little bourbon in your mouth.
that's it.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Um,
That's the
yeah,
right way to do it.
it's the right way to do it. I'm blanking, but I watched a movie recently. It was on Netflix. Uh, oh yeah, it was Hypnotic.
How was that?
It was okay. It had a lot of good moments, but it was also predictable as fuck.
Okay,
But I think it was also set to be predictable.
okay.
Like with so Hypnotic is starring Kate Siegel. She's in Midnight Mass. She's in Hush. She's in everything. She's Mike Flanagan's wife, actually.
Okay, okay.
You know, so if you guys don't know, Mike Flanagan, Midnight Mass, Gerald's Game, Doctor Sleep, Hush, Bly Manor, Hill House, and a fuck ton of other things. So she sees a therapist that's recommended by a friend of hers, and he does hypnotism, but he's also he like he
Is he a serial killer?
yes actually,
Nice.
and only to people that look like her because
What?
they remind all like the brunettes with that body type remind
Okay.
him of his widow, and so he's kind of like hypnotizing them into be this person.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not creepy.
no, not at all. Dule Hill is in it. Uh,
Okay.
he's a detective that was trying to solve the cases that are all like connected. Um, small role, but he's good in it. And then the serial killer guy is played by I forget his name. He was on Agents of Shield a while back, like season 2 or whatever. He's the guy that reminds me of like off-brand Ross Marquand. Same kind of haircut.
Yeah, I know who you're
Um,
talking about. I know exactly who you're
yeah,
talking about. I don't remember
yeah,
his name,
that
but I know who
guy.
you're talking about. Yeah.
You know, it was when like Shield, when they were in like the bunker, not the
Uh
bunker.
huh.
They were in the one. It was like right around season 2-ish, where like they had like the I guess it's like a bunker that had like the brick wall that they always filmed in front of. And yeah, was he the president or head of
Yeah, I
Shield or
know.
something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
That
We talking
guy.
about Jason O'Mara.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
Off brand Ross Marquand.
yeah. He also did the voice of fucking Batman in a couple things too.
Oh, that's right. He did actually.
Yeah.
Um, so he's the creepy serial killer therapist guy.
Yeah, I
Uh,
could I could see that.
yeah, he was good in it actually. Like he was really good in it.
Yeah, that he actually in Agents of Shield he actually turned out being like a fucking human later on.
Something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so that was a fun movie. It's short. It's like an hour and less than an hour and a half.
Even better.
Yeah, because you don't need it to be longer than that. Trust me.
No, you
It
don't.
drags and then it picks up and then drags and it picks up.
Okay.
Um, I'm sure I probably watched a ton of other things. So forgive me, guys, for not remembering for being
Dude,
so
that's
vague.
completely fair, dude. You're a busy man now.
Yeah, I'm a working man,
Yeah.
slinging stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. That's
Thank you.
awesome.
What
I gotta check out the Hypnotics. Like
it's a
you've
good
mentioned it a couple times to me, and I'm like, okay,
it's a good mindless popcorn flick.
okay. Popcorn flicks are the best. I like
Yeah,
popcorn flicks.
yeah.
Okay,
And I
I'll check it
needed
out.
something, I needed something to watch. That's thriller-ish for Halloween.
Okay,
I watched it on Halloween actually when we got home.
nice.
Because I knew that the next day I had work.
Of course.
Which was weird saying that.
Yeah,
Um,
because
so
Halloween this year fell on a Sunday, which
Sunday
yeah,
was bizarre.
absolutely.
So actually, my work week really started on Tuesday in the office. Monday was like a lot of like at home training.
Yeah.
Um, so I got paid to be home.
Oh yeah.
One video was playing in the background. I literally took an hour long nap because it was part of the job if you're working in that type of situation, but
Right.
doesn't
It doesn't
doesn't
pertain to
apply to
you.
me. Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't apply to me at all. Like one of the things on that like training thing was like, um, human trafficking. I'm like, I'm a door-to-door salesman for liquor stores. Like, I'm not trying to buy humans.
Yeah, yeah. Or sell
What
humans at that.
or sell them? Like, where do I put them in my bag?
Yeah, yeah.
What are they like? Humans like from IKEA? Build it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what they are.
Yeah, but it's good. I like it. The job is fun. I work with really great people. I've trained now uh, twice with my boss, one in office, one in the field, and then two others between yesterday and today. And like one of my teammates are like he's like as nerdy as us,
Nice. That's
and
awesome.
it's great. I'm like, we just name random things, and it's like, oh, yep, and like,
That's fucking cool. That's fucking cool
yeah,
when you have people that, that you can click
yeah,
with
yeah.
and you don't
Like
have to be forced to click with them.
he was so pissed that the fucking way station closed in Brooklyn.
Huh?
I'm like, that's yeah, because
I did not know that it closed. That's sad.
yeah, it died of COVID.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, that's
It's one
fair.
of the many
Just like a lot of
restaurants and
things,
bars.
yeah.
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 But yeah, it's a good time. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to. I mean, obviously, I'm looking forward to the weekend, but like, I'm looking forward to Monday to see what's next.
Yay.
Yay. Um, and I'm looking
So,
forward.
question.
Yeah.
Is it like I'm just gonna randomly go to whatever place and see if I can sell some shit, or is it well like, oh yeah, I know where I gotta go to actually do these things?
Yes and no. It's you wake up in the morning, and then you put together a list of like, okay, I'm in, like, for example, my territory, Battery Park through like 47th Street.
Okay, okay,
So today I'm hitting Tribeca. Tomorrow I'm hitting Fide. Like over here I'm hitting Times Square, like things like that.
okay.
And you have a list planned. You do walk in. You check up on places that are yours, right? So like the last 2 days, I went into accounts that were like gonna be mine
Okay.
when my training is done.
Okay. Okay.
Or should I say when my Jedi training is done?
Yes. Yes.
So so yeah, when I'm no longer a Padawan, I I get these places to my own, and it's basically like I was saying. It's like you pick a location. Today I'm going to check up on this. Tomorrow I'm going to check up on that. You shoot an email with your like plan to your boss, and then she's like, okay, and then you do your job, and then you go home.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, and like the back office stuff is really easy.
Okay.
It's like common sense. Okay, click this, not that. Do this, not that.
Okay.
Do they owe money? Okay, don't give them stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
completely fair. Yeah.
like we deliver this day, not that day.
Yeah.
So they have to pick that day. Okay.
Yeah. Do you have to deliver the stuff, or do you have
No,
like
no.
a vendor that delivers it for them?
Oh no, we have trucks. Like I don't
Okay.
have to touch. Like no, it's not like when I was working in retail where like deliveries would come in and I have to like unpack cases and lift cases
Right.
and all that shit. It's literally like, oh, I have these samples. You try it. You like it, good. You don't, okay.
Okay. Okay. I
Pretty
like it.
much.
I like
Pretty
it.
much. And like it was fucking crazy. It's like on Tuesday, I went. So no, I'm sorry, not Tuesday. It was Wednesday. I went from account to account with my boss, and then we wound up at a restaurant to help out my coworker, who has a similar position to my boss, but she works restaurants and bars and not liquor stores.
Okay.
So she needed help because there was like a lineup and a half, and that's the picture I sent you the other day.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
it was like all of the tequila,
Mm-hmm.
and
A lot of tequilas.
that was a lot of tequila. And I'm like, oh well, thankfully this is my last stop of the day. I can actually drink this and I can go home.
Right.
But
Well, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. I'm
it's
glad you're getting to enjoy all the liquors again. That's pretty dope, dude.
yeah, it's a good job.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I'm happy for you, dude.
Thank you. And like with all the years I have on the retail end, like I have eight
Hell yeah,
years.
dude.
It's like I've seen it, so like it's taking that experience and throwing it into the opposite side, like playing for
Mm-hmm.
the basically I'm playing for the opposing team,
Yeah.
and like yeah, and I'm looking to like just score
Yeah.
for my team versus
Of course.
and
Of course. Because you were a buyer. Now you are a seller.
I'm a seller, yeah. So it's
No pun intended.
no pun intended, but it's yeah, it's just fun.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's
I'm
awesome, dude.
I'm achy as hell. I popped a leave before we started this, but I'm like, you know what? Like, this is just it's worth it.
That's always the best. It's always the best to feel like accomplished with things that you do,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
especially when you know you're gonna get paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. I feel you. Yeah, this week for me, it's been an interesting week.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been not too crazy. Of course, this past weekend they had the children. That's why we didn't record on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But we did the Halloween thing on Saturday
Interesting.
because over here, on the Saturday before Halloween, because it's been Saturday, like Sunday or Saturday out here. Well, in general, the last few years. But over here for Halloween, they do even though they do have the trick or treating and stuff everywhere, but
Mm-hmm.
they also have trick or treating, but alongside the Riverwalk downtown.
Nice.
So you go down to the Riverwalk, and then there are different vendors throughout the entire Riverwalk. So like a whole 2 mile stretch of different vendors just giving out candy,
Oh, that's
and then
cool.
it all concludes in Curtis Dixon Park, which is a pretty big park where they have concerts and stuff as well too. Kind of the same deal as Bryant Park in a way.
Okay.
But it's right by the river as well, and like they do concerts and they do different shows and stuff there. But they have different vendors surrounding the entire thing, so you go around literally in a line, and you go and you hit every vendor up, and you get like a bazillion like mad candy and stuff.
That's cool.
So it was fun. It was fun to go with the kids and stuff and see how excited they get for candy still. But of course, these children's. Of course, they're gonna fucking love
Mm-hmm.
candy. They got a shit ton of shit. Like literally, each one of them had like a little bit more than half a bag full of candy. By the end of it all, at the end they were actually they had announced that they were gonna be doing a lit boat parade down the river,
Okay.
kind of like Halloween themed boats um lit up at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but being that it started raining at like around 6 o'clock, I was like, yeah, let's just fucking go home because I didn't want to feel
Yeah.
like standing there in the rain.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so we left there and we came home, we chilled, ate like almost all the candy,
Nice.
and just relaxed. It was fun. Watched Squid
That's
Game with Ariana.
nice.
Yeah,
Are you
she.
are you caught up?
Yeah, I'm all done with it. It's
Oh,
actually really fucking good.
it was fucking good and fucking bizarre.
Yeah, very
It,
bizarre, very bizarre,
it,
and much like most Korean anythings, it has a one of those happy sad endings at the same
mm-hmm.
time
Mm-hmm.
because there's no like, yeah, there's a winner, but is he really a winner?
Right. He was fucking miserable at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Um. Now, did you watch it in English dubbing or did you use subtitles?
I always watch it with subtitles as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just did the dubbing.
yeah.
Um.
The subtitle
That's
the subtitles were right. Well, the dubbing was way off from the subtitles for a lot of it.
okay.
Yeah,
See, without the subtitles, the dubbing was perfect.
yeah. Of course, yeah. You can tell.
Yeah. But there's so many things about Squid Game that was just holy shit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like what would have happened if he picked the red? Would he have been a soldier?
Right, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
and like I watch. I think I told you I watch like all the breakdowns on it and like
Mm-hmm.
back, because I love to like dive deep into like
Oh yeah,
trivia.
for sure, for sure.
You know, it's kind of what makes TV and movies fun.
Yeah.
Because now that we have that information at our side when we didn't when we
Mm-hmm.
were young.
Yep.
So uh, if you look carefully in the room where they're all sleeping, all the games are on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
know,
noticed that. I noticed that on the last episode. I was like,
yeah,
holy shit.
because it's
Okay.
done so well. Because you have like 456 beds, and then you're down to 3, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. 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 Look, it's all there. It's
yeah,
all literally
that's all
laid
there.
out for you the entire time.
I love the fact that he was about to die, and like with the honeycomb thing, and
Yeah.
like his sweat was like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
look at that shit raw. Like, oh
Mm-hmm.
man,
It's
like
really
that.
good, dude. It's done really, really well.
It was done really well.
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments in that show though was the crazy bitch when she hugged the dude to death.
Yeah, dude, that was the best. Especially because like the dude was an asshole. Like the
Yeah,
funny thing is like he reminded me of fucking Snake from fucking The Simpsons. Dude with the
with
yeah,
the tattoo. Yeah,
yeah. That's what he reminded me of.
he was fucking.
He was an asshole
Yeah,
the entire fucking time.
he was just 100%.
Yeah.
And then there's just so much about that show that we can have a Squid Game episode because that's how
Yeah.
it is. TV.
Yeah. The twist was really good too.
The twist was really good. I didn't expect it. I mean, I should have caught it because of the fact that he was, player one.
Yeah, exactly. And also like if you look into it, if you actually really paid attention to it, you'd see that he was in the pictures
Mm-hmm.
that when the detective was going through the books.
Right.
He was in one of the pictures, but you just see it quickly. You don't really pay. You can miss it if you're not paying attention to it.
For that, that's something like you have to watch like 1.25 or something like that.
Yeah,
The frame by frame.
yeah.
Um.
But I saw it the first time. I was like, wait, hold on. That's there.
Mm-hmm.
He's there. So you're like, huh? He actually played the game before.
Did you? Do you think that the cop is dead?
I don't know. I don't know.
So. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Because I mean, I know they want to do as well. There's talks of a season 2.
Well, technically there can be because I guess slight spoilers. He did send the information.
He did send the information, and that's
So even if he did, even if he does die, or if he did die, the information is out there. So, and they do know they did have his location whenever he sent us the information and shit.
Yeah, and the fact that
So
there's Squid Games all over the world.
right, right. So it's possibilities. Possibilities are endless.
Oh yeah,
That VIP episode was fucked up though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm glad you like Squid Game. I thought that was a great series.
It was.
It was.
Kind of sad to see it finish, but it was good.
Yeah. I'm like that with a lot of shows too. Like for example, season 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like when the way it ended, I'm like, come on, that's it,
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Well, that's how I am with that's how I was with both seasons of You so far.
yeah.
Like the first 2 seasons that I watched, I was like, oh my god, this can't be over. Like at the very end, you're just like, oh no, And the funny shit is like the second season ended with a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
That was like, okay, I could see where they could have ended it there.
Yeah.
But the fact that they did it's like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I like it.
I read a thing. Penn Badgley is actually recording TikTok videos where he's narrating your life.
Really?
Yeah, like people.
That's
reaching out to
awesome.
him and he's narrating it, so it'd be like basically saying like, I don't know, Steve was hungry or Brian was thirsty, like stupid shit. But like
That's awesome.
yeah, so like that's pretty dope that he's doing that because I mean, granted he's been in a ton of things. He was Gossip Girl.
Right.
And then most recently, the things that I've seen from way back was he was the son in Stepfather 2009.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And then, but like the first thing I saw him in was You, and then
Okay.
obviously you go back and like, oh, what else might he have been in?
Right. Then you actually
Um,
start to notice. Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen this before.
yeah. So like, and that's the thing about Stepfather remake. Uh, Joe Goldberg was the son, and
Hmm.
fucking Lois Lane's dad from Superman and Lois was the stepfather.
It all ties into
It
each
all
other.
ties in,
Yeah, yeah.
and considering that You is produced by Greg Berlanti, who does the
Mm-hmm.
Arrowverse,
Mm-hmm.
it really does all.
It all ties in.
Uh
Yeah.
huh.
Fucking great. I love it. I love it.
I love it too. There's so much fucking. Um, there's just so much out there that like it's it's just a small world.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing that I watched, I actually started watching it just before we started. Reason why I came on a little bit late.
Hmm?
I started watching Dune, the HBO Max Dune.
Oh,
It's actually really good. It's a
oh,
really well detailed story. Like it's a story that, of course, it's been done before and it's from a book and everything,
uh-huh.
but it's a very, very, very good story. Um, the reason why I see why people don't like it and I see why people kind of get turned off by it is that it is very slow.
Well, yeah. I gave it 20 minutes, and I'm like, no.
It is very fucking slow, but if you stick to it, you start to see the reasons why all these things are what they are and how it sort of makes sense towards because I'm like about 2/3 of a way into it.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, okay, I like it. I like it. There's a lot of things that you see where it's going and you're like, I want to get there. It just takes a little bit longer to get there.
Like, part of me wants to watch Army of Thieves, but I'm also like not a fan of Zack Snyder.
Right. Yeah, that's
Like,
fair. That's fair.
like
See, like, I'm a fan of some of Zack Snyder stuff.
his like Watchmen was okay, more so the unrated version.
Yeah.
Man of Steel had moments.
Right.
It wasn't the greatest movie of all time that we need to
Yeah.
own like 85 copies of.
Of course not.
Fucking Batman vs Superman. The greatest thing to come out of that movie was two guys named Martha. Two
Yeah.
guys whose mom's named Martha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and like you just cue up like a Step Brothers moment. Did we just become
Hmm.
best friends? Yup.
Yeah. Yep. And
Fucking
Batfleck was awesome.
Batfleck, yeah. Can't forget the Batflecks.
Yeah.
But then like shit, like fucking Justice League. No,
The Snyder Cut was good.
I don't have 4 hours of time for that.
It's worth it. It's worth the 4 hours.
I don't know.
They do it. They did it very well. Just take your time and watch it. Just watch a little bit, then watch a little bit more. Reason why they wanted to do it fucking like they wanted to do it in increments, which makes total sense as to why they would do that. I also finished catching up on Titans. I finished up on that before earlier.
Oh, it ended so good.
Yeah, it ended really well. I was very very pleasantly surprised. Well, not surprised because they've been doing good shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it was actually really good. I was like, yes, please.
And how great was Scarecrow?
Scarecrow was fantastic.
The fact that like I said earlier on other episodes, was like the fact that he like scarred himself up because he didn't need the mask.
Yeah,
That was like
yeah,
sick. And then
yeah.
like,
He's like, I don't want to be a pretty boy anymore. I can't be living underneath, this mask that I've had on, showing everybody else
mm-hmm.
who they think it could be.
How did it end again? They gave him a taste of his own fear.
Yeah, yeah. They had a Raven pretty much like
Yeah.
feed him the shit that she pretty much took out from the Lazarus pit, whatever was left over from
Mm-hmm.
all the toxin that was thrown into the air.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was dope.
yeah, that was
Um,
pretty dope. That was pretty awesome.
I hope they bring him back at some point because now that he's like the even more fucked up version of Jonathan Crane.
Yeah, yeah. And the fact that he's in Arkham.
Yeah.
But the thing that kind of leads me to the fact that they might not do it. Spoilers, of course. Is that they're going back to San Francisco.
Yeah, true.
So they might, unless that he leaves fucking Arkham and he's like, yo, I'm out. I'm doing what the fuck I want again. I highly doubt. I highly doubt it'll happen.
Um, I like that Tim Drake had a redemption arc, kind of.
Yes.
But like,
Yes.
he will never be a Titan ever again. It's like that's a kick in the nuts.
Well, yeah, yeah. Well, it's not that he doesn't want to be a Titan. It's that the fact that they don't want him. They do want him as a Titan. They do want him to come back.
Yeah,
But he's like, yeah, I've done so much fucked up shit that I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go back.
He kind of murdered Hawk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I like the fact that they're adding on Tim Drake.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool. Like he had his own redemption thing too, because I was kind of skeptical about him in the beginning too.
Yeah, and then I like that he had like his own little like bat cave.
Yeah, yeah. And his parents were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like he was a bit of an annoying character in the beginning, where it's like, I know that you're Robin, I know that you're Nightwing.
Yeah, I know everybody's secret identities that nobody else knows.
Right.
Like I'm just smart enough.
Well, at least they didn't blackmail them and make money.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Like what a lot of villains would do back then.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? It's like a lot of the times they I noticed this with the shadowy effect around Barbara Gordon. Every time they filmed her, where she had her one leg up on the other leg, it looked like she only had one leg.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It really did.
I was like, that's filmed weird.
Yeah, it was a few. Some of it was filmed really weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also figure they kind of probably had to work around COVID.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm not against it. Like it was still done really well. Whether we had it had it. Of course, all these things, all these shows have their issues, but at the end of it all makes sense, and it's all done in a specific way to actually make it make sense.
Absolutely. Oh, before we get into some geek shit, one other thing that I started watching. It's an animated series on Netflix called Inside Job.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about it.
Yeah, it's really funny. So it's kind of it's like the story of like the people that control America, like
Okay, like government.
the robot. Yeah, well, like the people behind the government that like, you know.
Oh, okay, the Illuminatis.
Yeah, like
The lizard people
and like the robot people and things like that. And it's a good voice cast. It's Christian Slater plays the retired alcoholic former operative.
Nice.
Lizzie Kaplan voices his daughter.
Interesting. Okay.
Who's fucking batshit bonkers.
Yeah.
You have her partner, who's like the frat guy kind of thing, like to be like the face of the company, is voiced by Clark Duke. So like,
I like Clark Duke.
Me too.
He's such a weirdo.
Yeah, but
that movie they did was really good too. Nebraska. That's a really good movie.
Oh, I never saw it.
It's really good. He wrote and directed it.
Oh no shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I liked him in Kick Ass in the first one.
Oh yeah.
Like when Quicksilver was like, you know, would you ever want to be a superhero? And he's like, dude, you die in like a day.
Yeah. It's fucking fantastic.
Hey, you know what's funny? Both Quicksilvers were in that movie.
Yep.
So yeah, watching it. Check out Inside Job on Netflix. It's pretty funny.
Definitely check that out.
It takes a minute to get used to. Like the first episode's a bit weird, but like then you're like, oh, and then other episodes are equally weird.
Yeah.
And then they get weirder, and you're like, okay, I get it.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It tracks.
That tracks.
That's awesome, man. I gotta check that out. I gotta check
Yeah,
that out.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah. Before we get into some geek shit, some other geekeries that we enjoy. We enjoy the wrestlings, and we heard that the WWE decided to release a bazillion fucking people this week.
Yeah, 18 names.
Yeah. On top of the fact that they also like were boasting about being very profitable.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck, dude?
And they're trying to say the reason why a lot of these names were let go is due to their vaccination policy, and a lot of these wrestlers not wanting to get jabbed, which is fucking stupid. Just
Yeah.
get the fucking vaccine, please.
Yeah.
Like
No, but not just that, but like the fact that these, whether it is that or not, the fact that a lot of them they get tested like every other day and shit before they
mm-hmm.
do anything.
Yeah, because that's the world we live in now, and like, uh, one of um, one of the names that got released was Nia Jax,
Yeah.
who was out on mental health leave.
Mm-hmm.
Right, mental health leave, and they put in for an extension, and then they let her go, which is really fucked up.
Yeah. And there were people that like they're the couple, the fucking Karrion Cross and his girl or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now that's
They
the
were
thing.
both released.
That's right. And now here's the thing: Karrion Cross, you bring him up from NXT. He was an
Mm-hmm.
NXT champion. You bring him up, put him on the main roster. You were gonna try to push him,
Yep.
and you did it again. You pulled another Malachi Black.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm so over this fucking company because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, but let's just keep bringing back Goldberg, who sucks. Let's keep
Mm-hmm.
the title belt on Roman Reigns, who's getting fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You know,
He's been annoying for quite a while for me.
yeah.
Like for a while, like I've told you previously, I was like, yo, like fucking, why do they keep bringing him up? Like,
It's so stupid. It's so
yeah.
fucking stupid. And then they got rid of Keith Lee, who was a fucking monster in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, you repackage him as the Bearcat, which is such a stupid fucking name.
Yeah. It's
And then
absolutely dumb.
uh, he had tweeted that, like, because someone was like, "Why Bearcat?" He's like, "That wasn't my idea."
Yeah.
You know.
It's dumb.
To quote Chris Jericho when Hager joined the Inner Circle and they were
Mm-hmm.
chanting out, you know, "We the People,"
Yep.
and he's like, "Bad creative."
Yep.
So
Yep.
this is what happens when you have Vince McMahon, who's totally fucking losing his mind,
Yeah.
and then fucking you know his you know partner there, fucking Kevin Dunn. You know, like
Yeah.
seriously, fuck this company, man. There's
Mm-hmm.
so many.
Mm-hmm.
Like I after seeing all these people getting released and then claiming to be profitable, like
Yeah.
no,
Why? Yeah.
no.
The fact that
They're not profitable.
there are people that were working for this company that were recently released that moved their entire lives to work for the company.
Yep, and you just let them go.
Yeah.
Um,
Like this one girl, Katarina or whatever.
mhm.
Uh, she was what 207 or whatever 207 live,
Oh,
and then next
205
thing and
live,
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, she moved from fucking Chile, dude,
Mm-hmm.
to work for the company.
And then you just let her go.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fat
and
shit, dude.
it's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just there. I mean, it's sad that all these people lost their jobs because Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then like the other latest one is that the Young Bucks teased on their Twitter. They put MROW
Mm-hmm.
because we all know that
The Mount Rushmore of wrestling.
wrestling,
Yeah.
and we all know that Owens, or should we just call him Kevin Steen again,
Mm-hmm.
is totally gonna like wait out his contract and then leave.
Yeah.
You know.
Which I wouldn't be surprised. And like I was telling you about that because you mentioned that to me the other day.
Yeah.
That actually came up on Raw, I think it was, when just before they were doing a promo with him and Xavier Woods.
Mhm.
They were talking or whatever, and Xavier Woods was like, "Oh yeah, this isn't like the Mount Rushmore shit here. Like I am the king here."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a weird little
Um,
promo and shit.
and it's like he's gonna leave, and you know what? He'll be happy again.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because you could tell
Um,
he's fucking depressed again.
is miserable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, and he's gonna join the super clique.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. And I
make
wouldn't be surprised.
make them even more super,
Yeah, make him even more unstoppable, dude.
right?
Yeah,
Speaking of them, I love the fact that they came out as the Ghostbusters.
yeah. That was
That
adorbs.
yeah, and then seeing fucking Hangman
That's
as
Stay
Stay
Puff.
Puff.
That was dope. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So one of the things that I noticed this week, a couple days ago, when all this shit happened,
Mhm.
was that Bryce Frumberg, who was actually one of the referees in AEW,
Mhm.
he tweeted out, "If once a great restaurant kept releasing all its great chefs and kept making disappointing food, I think it's probably time to stop eating there. Maybe I'd even try a new restaurant in town."
Nice.
Yeah,
That's a
that's pretty much like, yo, like what the fuck, dude?
yeah. Like stop releasing your talent.
Yeah, stop releasing because people that actually like deserve their shot.
Yeah. I mean,
Granted, yes, you're giving them the opportunity to do shit,
and
but
granted, yes, Nia Jax was a terrible in ring performer, but
yeah.
um,
But even though she was a terrible performer, she was part of the tag champs, wasn't she? At one point,
yeah, she was with was it Natalia?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, like you can only do but so much.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
AEW. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the title.
Yep. That's it.
That tracks.
Yep. Yeah. So I guess now we can get into the regular geek shits. Um, we got some good shit this week, actually. A lot of shit, actually. We all know. Speaking of, the what is it called? The DC universe. We've had Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, however the fuck you want to pronounce her name. Um, Wonder Woman. It was brought to our attention that she will be playing in the new Snow White live action, but not as Snow White. She's gonna be the the um the witch.
Nice.
Yes, which is gonna be awesome. Because I wouldn't mind seeing her as the evil queen.
Mm-hmm. Like
Yeah,
don't let her be typecast as like the good like the hero.
the goody two shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because she looks the way she looks doesn't mean that she has to be
Mm-hmm.
the goody
Yeah.
goody all the time. But yeah, I'm excited to see her as a villain because we've already seen her as a hero in a bunch of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the fact they're gonna do that, it's pretty cool. I'm excited for
Yeah.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
excited too.
yeah. Then some other shit. We've been talking about Chris Pratt doing a bunch of voices. Of course, we already know he's gonna be part of fucking Super Mario Brothers or Super
Right.
Mario live action shit. And he's also lending his voice now to something else that I'm excited and not excited for at the same time.
Yeah.
Because like it's mostly nostalgia for us older folk.
Yeah.
Because the kids nowadays don't really give a fuck about them.
Nope.
Uh, and what I'm talking about is Garfield. He will be voicing the lasagna loving and Monday hating Garfield.
Now wonder if fans. I wonder if Garfield fans are gonna be really pissed off that he's not really an orange cat. He's gonna be voicing an orange cat.
Yeah, probably.
Because he's also not really a Lego.
Yeah. He's not a Lego. He's not
He's
a
not a
cat.
Lego. Not
Yeah.
a cat.
Oh.
So get
He's
over yourselves.
also not a plumber.
Not a plumber.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
He may show off crack from time to time, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah. So he's not an orange cat. So I don't know if this might be not a good casting choice.
Yeah. It's definitely he may get canceled for being a cat.
It's like for Garfield, it's like not like you could bring back Lorenzo Music as he died, and you
Yeah.
can't. I doubt Bill Murray will ever do that again.
Yeah. I don't think he wants to do that again. Even though I'm pretty sure he won't say no to it. But I'm pretty sure he also at this point he's like, yeah, I've done this before. I've done this for so long. I need to do something else, and I don't want to sit in front of a fucking booth in front of a mic.
Yeah. So let Chris Pratt voice Garfield because it's
Not bad.
not bad.
Yeah.
He does good voice work.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And if, at least we know he's not going to be saying "I am Groot" for 3 movies.
Right.
Yeah. So it should be cool. It should be interesting. I kind of want to see it now. Something that I do want to see though. Yeah, I'm definitely interested. Something that I do want to see though is Boondock Saints 3.
Yeah. So I'm a big Boondock Saints fan, especially just like the brothers. I too am a McManus.
Yeah.
Although
He is.
Although I think they're MAC, but I'm just MC, but still it counts.
Same difference.
So, Boondock Saints was a low budget movie in the '90s that became a cult classic, and it's one of my favorite movies.
Yep.
And then, that was '99. Then you had 10 years later, you had Boondock Saints 2, All Saints Day, which was not a great movie, but it had its moments.
It had potential.
And like the movie had Julie Benz as their new handler. And then because Willem Dafoe his character was dead.
Right.
But then at the end of the movie, he's not. Like he was just in hiding or some shit. And then you had it ends where they're in jail. And they look out the window, and they see the prisoners in the yard, and they point their fingers out the window in a gun shape and pull the trigger, and that's pretty much how BDS 2 ended. And then there was hype of a third. Troy Duffy was writing it, and then couldn't get funding or something.
Right.
And we're talking like another 10 years. Like this has been ongoing for a long time because I know he wanted to do 3 like almost right away, have it come out like a year or so later. But
which would have made sense.
It would have made sense. And then of course, Sean Patrick Flannery got busy doing his stuff. Like he does a lot of behind the scenes work. He has a book. He has probably a podcast like everybody else.
He's busy.
He's a busy guy,
And so is Norman Reedus. He went crazy on fucking
Walking Dead. And then he has his Harley Davidson show.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he's gonna have the spin-off Walking Dead thing with Carol, and so he's like a big name now.
Yeah.
And the fact that they both expressed interest in returning. Well, I mean, they never lost interest, but they also got busy, so it never really took off. But now that they have sort of free time, and I guess the script is up to par, they're gonna do it. And why not just have it third and close it out?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good, and hopefully they bring back Clifton Collins. Because remember,
Hopefully.
he was there like their Mexican
Yeah.
buddy who had like who cried over the
Dude, he was awesome.
yeah. But remember
He's always awesome in
he's
everything that
all
he
he
does.
played. The first thing I saw him in was in 187,
Yeah, yeah.
and he played the main thug, and I'm just like, okay, like, this dude can act.
Mm-hmm. He can.
He can. Um, but then, yeah, but with the movie, what I thought was dope was when they made fun of him for crying over the handguns. Um, Now, what I wonder is that are they gonna bring back anybody else? Like, is Julie Benz? Is Willem Dafoe? I mean, they can't bring back Billy Connolly because he died.
Right.
Well, the character died. I don't know. I forget if he's still alive. But then like, who knows? Maybe they'll bring in Rocco because they need to have another flashback scene.
Of course, you need flashbacks.
Yeah, but now the main character that I want to see come back though is the guy that they get the guns from, the Irish.
Oh
guy.
yeah, yeah.
So
That'd be nice.
why not have him come back and close it out?
Of course, it's only right.
Yeah.
If they don't, they probably just have like his kid probably doing it some shit.
Who knows? But
Yeah. Keep it in the
yeah.
family.
Keep it in the family. But no, you're excited about it. I'm excited about it. Like, let's
Oh, yeah.
hope that this movie comes out and is good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Something else that we also have very much hopes for is the rumors are going around. We all love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and huge rumors are going around saying that Jim Carrey may be playing MODOK, the live action MODOK, somewhere along the lines in the MCU. And that is super fucking exciting
That is super fucking exciting.
because we've already seen him as a villain previously,
Mm-hmm.
as the Riddler in the Batman's movies.
And then technically, you know, um, Robotnik and Sonic.
Yeah, Robotnik in Sonic. Yes. Also, he was also in Kick-Ass as a anti-hero. He was a villain, but not a villain at the same time.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
like he was like what was he like a mafia fix it that became like
yeah,
a yeah.
yeah. But I'm excited to see him. If that does happen, I would not mind seeing him as MODOK because MODOK is a fantastic fucking villainous character
Mm-hmm.
that we haven't technically seen in Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially being that they are going like otherworldly now from now on.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that he does somewhat tie into fucking Kang at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to see what they're gonna do with it.
I am too.
Especially since I was a fan of the Hulu show for MODOK.
I I didn't finish it. I watched one episode. I just wasn't really into that style of animation.
It's the same anime for those that haven't watched it. It's very similar to animation style to fucking Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
It's a claymation type animation, which I think is fun. It's fun. It's a comedy. Like just sit down and enjoy it. That's what I did. At the beginning, I was like, oh, why is this like this? But then I was like, yeah, I enjoy the fuck out of Robot Chicken. Why am I being so dumb? Because I fucking love Robot Chicken. That fucking the humping
Is that
robot is the best.
is that even still on the air?
I think it is.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but it was on Adult Swim. I don't really have cable to say it. Oh yeah, I watch it on Adult Swim all the time.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it would be on like the 15th season or the 20th season or some shit if it was going on still.
Yeah, because it's been on since like what 2004.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, Jim Carrey as MODOK would be awesome. Because Patton Oswalt as MODOK was pretty good too. So
Yeah.
seeing another comedic actor doing this villainous role would be fucking dope. Especially since we know that Jim Carrey can play a serious role and he does it really well.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a lot of serious roles.
Yeah.
That show that he had on Showtime for a bit, and of course, fucking the Truman Show,
Mm-hmm.
and one there was a movie from like the early '90s or late '80s called Doing Time on Maple Drive, where he played like a drunk driver.
Oh yeah.
TV movie when he was still like James Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Also the fucking the number 23, I think it was.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That movie gets a lot of hate, but I like it.
Yeah, it's actually a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's not great, but it's good.
I didn't expect the twist at that end.
Yeah. Yeah, it is it is a very twisty movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good movie. It's definitely worth checking out.
It is.
So for those that haven't checked out the number 23, go check that shit out. Um yeah, dude. So I'm excited to see Jim Carrey in the Marvel universe.
Yeah,
That'd be fucking dope.
I'm surprised I didn't. I'm surprised there's no rumors of him playing Mr. Fantastic. Consider he can stretch his body and mouth and shit.
Yeah.
Let me.
Because I think it'll probably I think he's like, okay, I'm done with the slapsticks type shit that I've done
Yeah.
before. Like I just want to act.
No more Fire Marshal Bill. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some other shit that we got this week. Some shit that I found kind of interesting. This probably came out a couple weeks ago, but I didn't notice. I didn't see it until recently. Well, this week. Um, we got this teaser for season 8 of The Flash.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see this until this week,
Yeah, same.
and it looks fucking good.
I know, and it's funny too. Like, weren't we just saying last week that like we were kind of over it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh, it's a Flash.
because the thing with it is like they've gone so like the fact that I enjoyed the last few seasons of Arrow
Mm-hmm.
before this one
Mm-hmm.
was because they kept having crossover events.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for me, I think the last good season of Arrow was 5.
Right.
When you had fucking Prometheus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
That was awesome.
6 was okay. 7 was 7 the one where he was in prison.
Yeah.
Most of that season was good.
Yeah.
Like there was one where Cody, where they brought in Michael J. White and Cody Rhodes back,
Mm-hmm.
and because Cody Rhodes had that, he couldn't feel pain thing.
Yeah.
And he gets like sliced in the femoral artery and
Mm-hmm.
or near it, and Oliver's like, you can either kill me or bleed out. You have like 5 minutes to get yourself to an ER.
Yeah.
Like okay,
Okay, bye.
yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, bye.
Yeah, but I'm excited for this one because, of course, it is a crossover event. It spans over 5 different episodes.
Mm-hmm. So it's another like crisis type thing.
Right? Yeah. Like
But that was 4 episodes Crisis, or was that 5?
yes, 4 episodes of Full Crisis. I think it was.
Yeah.
I remember. I think it was. Yeah.
Um,
But
they Black Lightning is back.
yes, Black Lightning is back. Also, uh, the new Green Arrow, who's Mia.
Yeah, Oliver and Felicity's daughter,
Yeah.
who was
From the
supposed to have
future.
who was supposed to have her own show, and then
Right.
it didn't pan.
Right. But who knows? That might happen. It might happen because, of course, the reason they stopped it was because of fucking COVID and shit. They couldn't fucking keep doing it.
True.
So they were like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do this anymore." But now, if this is happening, they could spark shit up again.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks fucking good from just the trailer itself. I'm like, "Oh, I want to see this."
Yeah, like I'm excited for it.
Yeah. And the villain, I've seen this dude in so much shit before too.
Oh, the Irish dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
he the last thing I saw him in was an episode of Punisher in season 1.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He was
That's
the
right.
he was the no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Punisher. It was Daredevil season 2. He was the one that when Frank had killed all of the mafia guys in the bar,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 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 yeah.
he was the guy that was like, "You killed my brother," and like he's the one that like put a drill bit into Frank's foot, and then Punisher shot him in the face with a sawed-off shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last thing I saw him in. But and then years ago he was like before he had the beard. He was on that commercial for I forget what car company or whatever. Get your dipstick, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yep, that was him. Um, but yeah, like I'm excited for it. I hope it is as good as the trailer says.
It looks really fucking good.
But I mean, hopefully they didn't put all the best parts in the trailer
Hopefully not.
because I know people do that.
Yeah, yeah, they do that. They do that plenty of times. Um, I don't remember what the name of the villain is though.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look up right now. I'm like, who the fuck could it be? But it's cool that they bring back Batwoman,
Hmm.
the, and Reverse Flash.
Yeah,
Tom Cavanaugh as Reverse Flash is coming back.
and there's there's rumors that uh, the actor who played Thawne is coming back. The cop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, because
Rick Cosnett. Yeah.
yeah, because right, because in order to save Barry, he had to kill himself.
Mm-hmm. Neil McDonough is coming back.
Oh wow, Damien Dark.
Yeah.
That was like his best role.
Yeah. Yeah. He's fucking dope.
He is.
The Asian dude that played Adam is coming back in this as well. I don't know if they because I haven't watched the last two seasons of fucking
Yeah, yeah.
Legends or whatever.
I'm like 4 seasons behind on that show.
Yeah.
Um,
And Ray Palmer's coming back in this as well.
I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the
Because
Boba.
I thought they like kind of killed him off a couple seasons ago.
Well, anyway, I'm excited.
I thought they did. I thought isn't that what they did?
I don't remember.
Okay. Um, but yeah, dude, there's a lot of shit coming out of this, and I'm like fucking excited for it. Oh, and they're introducing Bart Allen into this now.
Huh?
Uh, who's Impulse Barrett? Their kid.
Barry and I, yeah, yeah. He was in the last season actually.
This last season that just happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He and
See, I
Nora.
haven't watched it.
See, he and Nora showed up in season 7.
Okay, okay,
So
okay. That's cool. Yeah. So, but I want to see what they do with this because, of course, I have been a fan of the show, and I'm kind of excited to see what they're gonna do with this one.
mhm.
Hmm. Oh, and also like from what I'm reading, looks like Grant Gustin is gonna be playing the Flash and the Reverse Flash at the same time too.
Interesting.
Yeah. So kind of like a weird other multiverse type thing as well.
Hmm.
But I'm excited for it.
Me too. Me too. It should be a good time.
Yeah. It usually is. It usually is. Something else that looks like a good time. We got a trailer for it as well. Something that stars one of our favorite dudes from the Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell. And also stars Devin Sawa too. Uh,
And Michael J. White.
and Michael J. White. Yeah, look at that. It all ties in.
It tracks.
Black Friday. It's another zombie movie, but
But
that takes place on Black Friday.
right, in like a Walmart.
Yeah. It looks fucking fun as fuck, dude.
It really does. I didn't think it was gonna be like a good movie or whatever, but like then I watched the trailer So yeah, let's give this a shot. And then I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking weird, but it looks good. It looks so awesome. Like I've always wondered what would happen if it was a zombie apocalypse on like on Black Friday.
Right.
Especially being that technically like a lot of stores and shit are doing Black Friday so fucking early. Because technically, like Walmart are doing their Black Friday starting today.
Yeah.
They started doing their Black Friday, so I'm like, why so early?
Why so early?
Like I understand like selling Christmas shit this early, but already doing Black Friday shit now? No, thank you. It's too early for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But Black Friday looks fucking good. It looks like a good like popcorn horror flick. It's very similar. It kind of falls along the same lines like fucking Zombieland to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm very excited for it.
Speaking of Zombieland, I know Woody Harrelson wants to do a third.
That would be awesome. I still haven't seen the second one though.
Two.
Yeah.
Go into it expecting Zombieland. That's all I'm gonna say about two. It was really
Okay.
good. It had the same vibe of the first one.
Okay.
It was really well done.
Okay. I'll check that out then. I gotta, yeah. But this looks fucking good. I'm excited for Black Friday. There's a lot of people in this, and of course, a lot of people that are gonna, of course, be dead. But
Mm-hmm.
it's still gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good watch. And this comes out. When does it come out?
I'm looking. Doesn't say it on IMDb. Just says 2021. But when?
November 13th. November 19th.
November 19th. Okay.
Yeah.
But is it gonna be like a streamer?
I doubt it. I think everything now is gonna be in theaters, unless it's like some HBO shit, like some Warner Brothers thing. But this don't look like a Warner Brothers thing at all. It's like very very. It looks very low budget. It looks like it's only shot in one place, and it took like a day to fucking film.
Trying to look on Google for this.
Yeah, it was pretty much filmed in Boston.
Nice.
Yeah. According to IMDb's, that's what it says. Yeah, but it looks cool. Like I'm very excited for this. Like I want to see this. I am down for the Black Fridays.
It's gonna be a theater.
Yeah,
But
unfortunately.
it's short. It's only like an hour and 24 minutes.
Yeah, like most movies should be. Like I've gotten to that age that like I don't need a movie to be over like an hour and a half.
Yeah, like I was gonna attempt to watch No Time to Die,
Yeah.
but then I saw it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know if I
like
can
a
sit
little
through
too
that.
long. Like like an hour extra too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I get it. They're trying to fucking build a story or whatever, but like
Mm-hmm.
does it really need to be that long at the same time?
No, it does
No,
not.
it doesn't have to be that long. Like I get it. You want to fucking have people sitting in the theaters for so long. No, I'm good. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
No. Give me the cliff notes.
Basically.
Yeah, yeah. Give me the cliff notes. But something that I don't want the cliff notes for. Something that I am like dead set on watching the entire thing for, just like I did the fucking Mandalorians.
Mm-hmm.
The Book of Boba Fett
The
looks
trailer,
fucking good.
the trailer showed you nothing and everything at the same time.
Yeah. This is coming out fucking December 29th.
I cannot.
Just before the fucking New Year.
I cannot wait for this for the series. It's gonna be so
Dude.
fucking dope.
It looks fucking awesome.
Like
It looks dark. It looks like a lot of shit's gonna happen. Ming-Na Wen's in it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking badass.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking the dude that played Boba Fett is back again.
Mm-hmm.
being a complete badass when he's fucking smashing the tauntauns and shit. Not the tauntauns, the sand peoples.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fucking awesome.
The fact that he took control of Jabba's throne.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, for those that didn't see the end of the first season of the last
second
season of
season. Yeah.
Mandalorians. Yeah, dude. It looks fucking dope. Dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck.
Dope as fuck, boy.
Episode title. Dope as fuck.
Well, we can't really. Well, we can. We can just put a little asterisk the fuck part, but yeah, it
Dope.
looks fucking dope.
Dope as heck.
Dope as all heck. I like that. I like that. But yeah, it looks fucking cool. Like I'm super excited for it. Like I want to see what they're gonna do with the story. Of course, it's a whole new story because of course I don't think we've had any of this in like books or anything. And it kind of it goes alongside Mandalorian. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see where it's gonna go and how it all is gonna tie into the regular Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it.
Me too.
Because it looks fucking dope. Something else that looks fucking dope. Been saying dope a lot, but
Yup.
that's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm. That tracks.
Yeah. We got a teaser trailer for this months ago. And we're like, okay, this looks all right.
It might have been last year, actually.
Yeah. A long time ago, we got a teaser
Yeah.
for this. And what I'm talking about is Mobius. Oh, Morbius. Not
Morbius.
Mobius. Yeah, because
Wow.
Mobius is wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
It's a different guy.
There we go. Episode title: Morbius, not Mobius.
Yeah. Not wow.
Not wow. Wow.
Yeah. But Morbius, starring Jared Leto, looks fucking
good.
dope, dude.
And then it's done by the same studio that did Spider-Man, All the Homes.
Yeah, it's Sony. It's a
Yeah.
Sony flick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that you got, I watched a ton of breakdowns on this too. The fact that Michael Keaton is returning as Adrian Toomes.
Mm-hmm. Who, for those that don't know, is Falcon. Not Falcon, fucking Vulture.
Vulture.
Jesus Christ, wrong bird.
Wow. Wrong bird. Wrong fucking. Wrong, character. The star of the movie.
I think I'm naming the episode fucking Wrong Bird.
Wrong bird. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So like I know we saw the teaser last year, and he was he popped up in the teaser, and everybody like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
how is this gonna be connected? And then,
Mm-hmm.
now we got the trailer, the actual trailer, and the fact that like the animation for when he becomes the vampire.
Yeah, dude. It looks like probably the best, to me, probably the best transformations for a vampire in recent time.
Yeah,
Because we haven't had much vampire transformation in quite a while, since probably like fucking True Blood and shit.
it's the best vampire transformation in a movie since
Yeah.
probably Blade 2.
Yeah.
You know,
Because technically they didn't really have much of a transformation. All they did was fucking just like, thanks.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it definitely the way his face just like gets all
Yeah.
dysmorphia and
Dude,
like,
the fact that he looks like the fucking comic book
right,
looks fucking dope.
fucking dope, and the fact that he's clearly eating blood.
Yeah.
Or drinking blood, and it's like I saw something great on like Twitter about after the trailer came out. Wait, they're like because in the cartoon it was all about plasma.
Uh huh.
So it's like that. So he doesn't really eat plasma.
No, no, no.
No, he doesn't. They just made a cartoon for kids.
Yeah, exactly. They made it for children's people.
Uh-huh.
Children's.
But he he wanted plasma, but he still looks scary as fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
um,
can't just go to the plasma donation place. You gotta actually go to the blood center.
yeah.
Yeah,
But no, I'm excited for this, and I mean, there's for all we know, it's gonna have a cameo by fucking Tom Hardy.
yeah,
Because now
and
that
maybe even Tom Holland.
and maybe Tom Holland, all
Yeah,
the Toms,
yeah. All the Toms.
all the Toms. Um, but no, I'm excited for this.
Yeah, I'm very
Um,
excited for it. Like it looks fucking good.
looks fucking good.
The fact that um the character in a way is a very anti-hero type character as well, just like fucking Venom. Venom is an anti-hero character as well,
Yeah.
because he's trying to do good, but he winds up doing bad at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with Morbius, he is also trying to do good, but winds up doing bad in the long
Right.
run because he's trying to find a cure for his disease,
Mm-hmm.
and in doing that, he winds up fucking eating blood or drinking blood.
And isn't it something how like a lot of these actors have been like flip flop throughout like the universes?
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like now we have Jared Leto, who is the shitty Joker,
yeah.
and a redemption arc and as fucking hopefully a redemption arc as Morbius.
Hopefully,
That we had James Gunn get fired from Marvel, go to DC. You know,
and they go back to Marvel.
they go back to Marvel because they're like, oh, we're sorry. Here's
Yeah,
money.
you're like, my bad, we're mad. You're probably one of the best ones that we've used so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it looks fucking good.
Yeah,
And then also fucking Michael Keaton coming back.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we've had him in DC as well. He was Batman. He was probably one of the best Batmans,
Yeah.
other than like Kevin Conroy. Um,
Yep.
but actually seeing him as a villainous role, as the not Falcon, Vulture. uh, looks fucking dope, dude.
And like, I know that originally the whole thing was like, oh, that's it for Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but like they want him for another 3 movies.
Yeah, yeah, but
And
I'm pretty much assuming from what things are looking like, this is
because
gonna
it's
be
so,
3 more movies,
but
but
Sony,
for Sony,
yeah.
because it
Which
looks like Sony's building up their own little Spider Verse over there anyway.
which honestly, if the MCU is done with Spider-Man, I'm okay with that because we had our team ups.
Yeah,
Now let's have him be the true hero. He grew up somewhat.
yeah,
Because I mean, naturally, Tom Holland grew up. Because Civil War was like what 5 years ago.
mm-hmm.
Um, and so like
He's not a kid anymore,
not a kid anymore. So naturally, Spider-Man is not a kid anymore, and he has to like be his own hero. And you know,
which is the point of them doing the whole homecoming, far away from home, and all this shit.
all the homes, yeah,
Yeah, he's done with fucking high school. Like he needs to
yeah,
fucking grow up and do his own thing.
and do his own thing. And then we're gonna see him go up against Vulture
Everybody.
again, and hopefully a Sinister Six.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because now we have Vulture. We also have for sure we're having fucking Electro, as
Mm-hmm.
well as uh Doctor Octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Um, from what I saw in one of the posters, um, Sandman possibly coming back.
Yep.
Uh, looks fucking cool.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah. Because I did like Herman's head dude as Sandman in the first
Herman's Head. Wow. I haven't thought of that show in a long fucking time.
Yeah, dude. It was fucking great. He was good. He's a good actor. Um but I did enjoy him as Sandman. He was another character I was like, oh, they got rid of him so quick.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't necessarily die, but still. Like, where'd he go? He just disappeared. He just ran away. He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go away. I'm gonna fly like a wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was gonna disappear for a little while.
He's
But it
fine.
looks fucking cool though. Very excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
Yeah. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week. What do you think, Ryan? Are we good?
I think we're good. I don't got any. Oh, wait, yeah, we forgot one thing. Emilio Estevez not returning to Mighty Ducks.
Emilio. Yeah,
Emilio Estevez is not coming back for the Mighty Ducks season 2 due to rumored about vaccination policy.
yeah.
So I maybe not have the show come back.
Yeah.
You can't
Did you
have the
watch the
fun.
first season?
It was good. It had that Mighty Ducks campiness,
Okay.
but like,
I didn't watch it because like I enjoyed the Mighty Ducks, but I really don't want to see it again.
mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same way I was with the movie. Like I enjoyed it, but I didn't want to see it again.
Yeah, and like they brought back all the kids for one episode, except for Joshua Jackson. He didn't come back, but
Of course not, because he's too good for it. He's
yeah,
pacey. Pacey don't need to come back.
yeah, right. Um, so yeah, aside from that, it's we'll see what happens with that if it becomes a thing or whatever. But aside from that, I got nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I think we've done plenty for for the show so far.
I think so.
Yeah. So pretty much go to InnerCityGeeks.net where we got a whole bunch of shit. Sometimes we go. Of course, we got this show. We have Bryce J Presents. We have It's Poppin', uh, Inner City Geeks Turntable, Comics with the Water Manga Time Anime World, ICGBW Slamcast, Good Games.
A ton of shit.
Yeah, we got too much shit. No, not too much. This is never too much. But yeah, go to InnerCityGeeks.net. We got a whole bunch of shit sometimes. Got a whole bunch of shit there. We also have links to some awesome fucking places, such as Amazon's. Jesus Christ. You
Dropped
killed
the
the mic, Bri. You killed it.
I pulled the Steve.
He did what I did a couple weeks ago. It's
Mm-hmm.
fair. Yeah. I'm gonna mute you for now. Okay. So, of course, we have this show. We also have all the other stuff, like I said, but Amazon.com. Click on the links to Amazon's, and you can find some pretty cool shit on there. You can find the comic versions of all the things that we spoke about that were comic book stuffs. You can find it all on Amazon as well. So you can check all that shit out. Yeah. It's so much shit, dude. So much shit. But if you click on that link to Amazon, you could get a month free of Amazon Prime. If you don't have Amazon Prime at the moment, what the fuck is wrong with you? But give it a shot. Click on that link. Get some Amazon Prime for freezies. Because who doesn't like freezies? And if you don't like freezies, then what the fuck is your problem? Like, what the fuck are you doing with yourself?
Exactly.
Yeah. Freezies is the way to go.
Freezies is the way to go.
Yeah. Yeah, get your first month of Amazon Prime, and if you don't want Amazon Prime, you can actually click that link and actually buy some shit on there, and it'll give us a little bit of credit. We're like, yo, look, we found it through these guys, and we'll get credit for it. It won't cost you anything extra. It'll just get a little. It'll give us a little bit of push. So do that. Then there's links to Soul Sick Clothing Company where you get some pretty cool shirts and hats and stuff. And then type in Inner City Geeks for 15% off. That's 15% off at Soul Sick Clothing Company. So it's SOESIC clothing.co. And type in Inner City Geeks for 15% off. Do that. Then there's also links to Beardock Saints. We get some pretty cool beardly shits. Brian and I are both, the beardly fellows now, Thank you for joining the club finally. Meh.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Now,
It'll be good. You got it.
work
But
doesn't care. So
yeah, exactly. It's a cool thing now. Now you can say like, yeah, I'm a hipster now. I got a beard.
I work with a guy that has a beard a little bit longer than you.
Nice. See, if I straighten it, it's pretty damn long. Well, I don't straighten it
Right.
very often.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, but it probably goes up to like about here
Damn.
if I straighten it, because like I'm like curly as fuck, dude. Like
Yep.
it's yeah. But get some beardly awesomeness. Get your beard game on point. Jesus Christ. Go to Boondock Saints. Um, we got a whole bunch of shit there. They got beard oils, beard balms, beard butters, things that make your beard look fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And type in ICG10 for 10% off at checkout at beardoctane.com. So that's ICG10 for 10% off. Then we have links to cbdMD where you get some pretty good fucking CBD stuff because everybody needs some little bit of CBD from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the final place you can go, it's a pretty cool fucking place, pretty dope fucking place actually, is Sideshow Collectibles. Get some fucking rad fucking toys. I'm old saying rad and shit. Um, yeah, but get some dope ass fucking toys from Sideshow Collectibles. Got a lot of cool shit there. Shit that looks really fucking good too. It's not like, oh yeah, this is a replica toy or whatever. No, it looks fucking good. It's a lot of statues, very detailed, very dope shit. So go check out Sideshow Collectibles. And what else do we have? You can find the show on the socials. You can find us on well, actually no, before the socials, you can find us on the SoundCloud, on Stitcher Radio, on Google Podcasts, and on motherfucking Spotify. My favorite place. I love Spotify. Um, then you can find the show on the socials on the Facey Space, so facyspace.com/InnerCityGeeks, on Instagram at InnerCityGeeks, on Twitter at InnerCityGeeks. And where can we find you, Sir Brian?
You can find me trying to wake up a little bit. You can find.
Yeah, I can't hear you very well.
Sorry, technical difficulties.
Yeah.
You can find me sitting here trying to figure out this mic situation for the next show, and trying to wake up
Yeah.
a bit so I gotta actually like grab a meal and chill and watch the latest episode of Chucky.
Yes, I was actually planning on doing that as well after this.
But aside from that, you can check me out on social media, Bry2J Presents, both on Instagram, Bry_2J on the Twitter, and then check out Bry2JPresents.com. There's some shit, and there'll be eventually more shit once I figure out how to like maintain my time. But yeah, that's about it.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then
like, share, and subscribe on the channel too. Okay.
yeah. Do all the stuffs. Smash the like button. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Smash it in the face. Yeah.
Punch it. Yeah.
And you guys can find me on the Instagram and the Twitters at Mr. Jackal, MisterJackal. And that's about fucking it for the show this week. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for sharing. We appreciate you guys. Let us know what you think about the show, whether you like it, whether you don't like it. I don't care. Just fucking tell us what you think. It's fucking dope. Appreciate you guys. Have an awesome time. Have an awesome week. But besides that, don't be a dick. But always remember that the geeks shall inherit the earth.